everyone has a pound for pound list in boxing, and everyone's list is generally the same. It all has, what is it? Usyk, Crawford, Inoue. Usyk, Inoue, Crawford. Crawford, Inoue, Usyk. It's all those three guys at the top, right? No one else has someone else. And then you get into the better Bievs and Bivels, and then you get into the Canelos. And then maybe at the end, like one guy has a Shakur, and one guy has a Boots, and one guy has, I don't know, a Benavidez. But it's all generally the same, right? It's not that interesting. And over on the women's side of things, all right, is it Clarissa, Katie? Is it Amanda, Clarissa, Katie? It's all kind of the same. So I thought, all right, ultimately, what is this? This is prize fighting. This is about entertainment. This is about who makes you stop what you're doing, who makes you rearrange your plans, who makes you say, no, I have to pay ticket, I have to buy on pay-per-view, I have to be there, I have to tell my friends about this person. Who are those people? And so I thought, let's present our top 10 popcorn fighters, our must-see TV fighters, our must-watch fighters, regardless of what you're doing, regardless of weight class, regardless of gender, who are the absolute best, most entertaining, most fun fighters, all action fighters in the sport today. And I think this is the true essence of what we all want out of the fighters, right? As fight fans, this is what we want. We want people who bring it, who produce, who always show up. And so without further, I can't wait for this. I'm excited to see where you go with this.
I'm so nervous about this now. You've got me nervous.
You go first. You go first. Give us your top 10.
You're going to whole 10?
I want the whole 10. I want you to go through the list.
Okay. All right. So what, from 10 to 1?
Go from 10 to 1.
Okay. Number 10, the man that I think could, if he wanted to, be the face of US boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis. Yes, look, I know last time out against Lamont Roach wasn't his greatest performance, but that boy is must-see TV. Like, his press conference now, all of a sudden that he's talking is must-see TV. And when he gets in the ring, 9 times out of 10, someone's getting knocked out. I think he's fantastic. I think he's mini Mike Tyson. So he's number 10. Can we put my list back on, please? Can we put my list back on? Number 9, look at that, Dimitri Bivol. Now, Dimitri Bivol, for me, is like, if you want pure boxing, if you just want to see someone almost ballet around a ring, art form, it's Dimitri Bivol. Like, he's just sensational. Number 8, Alexander Usyk, the great Alexander Usyk, is going to go down as one of the greatest fighters of all time. I just love the idea of someone kicking the backside of people in the land of the giants. He's not a giant and he's beating up giants. He's giving away 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds sometimes and finding a way. Number 7, Jaron Boots Ennis. I mean, this boy has to be in there. I think his last performance against Stanionis, must-see TV. Like, honestly, Boots Ennis goes in there and he goes into kill all the time. Doesn't go into box. He can box, but he goes in to take your head off. All right, now we get serious. Number 6, Virgil Ortiz. I would pay everything I have in my bank account to watch a Virgil Ortiz fight, win or lose. I thought he might have been lucky against Boychuk, but against Madrimov, again, he was just back to his brilliant hunt you down and want to get you in a corner and absolutely take your head off. I've cheated a bit in number 5.
Yeah, what is this?
I can't separate these two.
I
can't separate the two. I know you do. I know you would. But you know what it is? It's when they are together. There's something about them when they're together. Look, Katie Taylor has produced some great performances against Chantel Cameron, Delphine Pursoon, etc., etc. But when these two ladies are together, and we've now seen it for 20 rounds, I mean, they have to be tied. They have to be tied together. They will, in 100 years, we'll be talking about, do you remember Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano? Do you remember that? Like, people will be talking about these two together, not separately, together. Hence why they're on the list together. All right, number 4, Inoue. This guy can outbox you, but he just wants to take your head off for our entertainment. He doesn't need to risk getting knocked out, but he does it for our entertainment. And I think he's sensational. And again, you look at his record, knockout record, this guy doesn't get paid overtime. He wants to go and take your head off. Number 3, the most exciting young boxer on the planet today. No, not Moses Italma. This guy, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Sensational. Absolutely sensational. Number 2, a guy that isn't on people's pound for pound list right now, but I guarantee you will be next year, the great Jai Pattaya, the number 1 cruiserweight on the planet, who I think, and I'm playing dream matchmaker here now, yeah, the super fight of all super fights in 2027 is Moses Italma versus Jai Opataya for undisputed heavyweight glory.
Wow.
Jai's going to go up. Moses ain't super big. That's the super fight of all super fights. And number one, if this isn't your number one, then you might need to watch another sport. David Benavidez is the most electrifying, entertaining fighter on planet Earth today. This guy just gives you absolutely everything in his soul. Honestly, I can't wait. He wants to fight. Look at that. My man, David Morrell there. He's talking about fighting Callum Smith or Anthony Yard. We were desperate to see him fight Bivol or Beterbiev next. I mean, he's now the legit WBC light heavyweight champion. That's a top 10 that, quite frankly, can't be beaten. So we might as well move on.
No, it's a great top 10. Although it's the wrong list, but it's all very subjective. It's a great top 10.
What do you mean it's the wrong list? What do you mean?
I mean, obviously, I have a problem with number 5. You put 2 fighters in there, but okay, fine, I get it. I get it. Listen, we could do whatever we want. Yeah. And you know, I'm.
Can I say a couple of people that I like?
Yeah, give me some honorable mentions. Go ahead.
Okay, Conor Benn. Conor Benn. I was trying to squeeze Conor Benn in because it's just pure excitement, pure entertainment. Like, again, not just in the ring, out the ring. And then in the ring, he delivers on what he said outside the ring. Gabriela Fendora. I was desperately trying to get her in there because, you know, like people complain about females don't knock you out. She knocks you out. She wants to go and knock your head off. And by the way, she doesn't look like she can knock your head off. She looks like a science teacher that can kill you. And all this, so she has to be in there, but I couldn't get her in there. So those two, my honorable mentions. And obviously, Moses the Talma, because we just mentioned him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about Moses, but Moses as well.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
Well, what's your list?
Okay.
What's your list?
What's your list? Here's a little note to the great team in the back. Don't reveal my list. I want to go one by one.
No.
Don't reveal my list.
No, that's
I'm going one by one.
1 second. No. That is so out of order.
Why?
That's so unfair. No, that is so unfair.
I want your genuine reaction.
No, we have to do it the same way.
I didn't say a word. Genuine reaction. because mine's very different than yours. So I think your reaction is going to be very fun. I want to see your face.
All right, go on.
Keep us up here, 2-shot. I want to see his face as I prove that I know ball, and perhaps better than Ade does. Number 10. This man is unbelievable. He is flying the flag here in the United States. He might be the next great American boxer. He's returning next weekend. He knocks people out. He headlines shows. He sold 1,000 tickets back in Norfolk, Virginia. He's the one and only Keyshawn Davis. Unbelievable talent with a great backstory. I love this. Come on, Keyshawn. How do you not have Keyshawn in there?
I don't know.
Keyshawn Davis.
How have I not had Keyshawn?
Must-see TV, Keyshawn Davis. That's number 10. Number 9. You know I had to get him in there at some point. He is the big oos. He has completely revamped his career. What a reclamation project. What a story. The one and only Joseph Parker, who is the uncrowned king in the heavyweight division, in my opinion. He has, what does he do? He comes in there and he knocks people out. He finishes fights. Yeah. He knocked out your boy, Martin Bacoli. I love Joseph Parker.
Whoa.
Did he not? Did he not?
Yeah, with an asterisk. There's an asterisk to that, though.
Stop that.
There's an asterisk to it. Go on.
All right. I have to say, I had such a hard time with the back end because there was
so difficult.
I actually at one point was going to text you and say, "Can we make it 15?"
Let's go 15.
Yes,
I was going to say
that. I
wish you did that because I was ready for 15.
But my approach to this was, what have you done for me lately? What have you done throughout your career? It's like right now, based on your last couple of performances or just your last, are you getting me to sit there, pay my pay-per-view money, pay my ticket, and sit with a bowl of popcorn?
You've removed Tank Davis from your list.
Next up, number 8, Jai Opataya. As you said, one of the great fighters. He's going to move up. He is all action. He knocks people out. You know, maybe doesn't have the dance partners right now at cruiserweight. Hopefully he gets Zerto, and then hopefully at some point we see him at heavyweight. Do we ever see him against Usyk? Probably not. That would be incredible. Before the Moses fight, Jai versus Usyk would be the fight, right?
Yeah, it would be. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, not going to happen.
I'm realistic. Okay, that's the first one we've actually agreed on. Okay, go on.
We almost agreed on one. I almost agreed with an honorable mention, but I went with her bro. Sebastian Fundora, to me, is must-see TV, just based on the size differences alone. This guy, the towering inferno, is towering over everyone in the welterweight division. And look at that last fight. Look, 2 fights ago now, against Tim Tszyu. It was unbelievable.
Oh, violent.
Unbelievable.
Violent.
The blood. He showed that he wasn't just a freak show fighter, that he wasn't just like a novelty act. He's a great fighter at 147 pounds. I love watching him fight.
Dude, he's unified champ at 154.
Yes.
So yeah, you're
154,
right.
excuse me. And also what he's done in terms of like figuring out, like it's tough for a guy that weight, 154, to be what, 6'4"? What is it? 6'4",
it's crazy.
6 foot, and to fight guys who are all very much smaller than him. I love watching him fight, and the visual alone is great. He's so skinny. I can't believe he weighs in at 154. It's absurd.
And he told us a couple of weeks ago he makes it easy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, I make the weight. I mean, you joked about him sort of moving up in weight. It's like, no, I'm comfortable.
I am shocked.
Okay, that's good list so far. Good list.
I'm shocked that this name was not on your list, to be honest with you. Artur
You know why? You know why?
No, Artur Beterbiev is my next guy. Artur Beterbiev, when has he ever been in a boring fight? I mean, he's the
This is such a hard thing. This list is impossible to do.
He is, I mean, the guy is an absolute killer. He's 40 now. He's never been in a boring fight. He's generally knocking people out. I know the last two weren't, but the last two were two of the best fights that we've ever seen. I had a really hard time.
Well, that means you better have the guy that beat him in that fight on the list.
I had a hard time with this one, but in the end, you'll find out. You'll find out what I do with Dimitri Bivol. To me, the story of this segment, the story of these lists, I mean, this idea came... The embryonic stages of this idea coming to my brain was watching Moses Itauma. He might be number one on most people's list. And you didn't have him? You didn't have Moses Itauma? Moses Itauma is as must-see TV as it gets. 20, knocking people out, this close to breaking Mike Tyson's record, that knockout, those knockdowns on Saturday. You were there. How do you not have him in your top 2, let alone in your top 10? Moses Itauma, are you kidding me? I thought for sure you were going to have him number 1. Legit. I thought you were going to have him number 1.
I didn't want a British bias. Like, Ade's only picking him. Who's he done it to? Who's he beaten? I was like, okay, let me just not be that guy. So what number is Moses on your list?
Moses is number 4. Number 4. Number 3 is Katie Taylor. Because here's the thing. Amanda Serrano has had some fights prior to the Katie fights while she was testing the waters with 3-minute rounds, which aren't, let's be honest, like highlight reel fights. They weren't ones to write home about. She's unbelievable. She's a Hall of Famer. She's one of the greatest of all times. But Taylor is the secret sauce. And it's been a long stretch of Taylor being involved in rock'em sock'em robot fights, regardless of who she fights. I mean, the Cameron fights have been all but forgotten about because of how great these Serrano fights were. Those 2 fights were classics too. Both of them.
No. When it's all said and done, people are going to say Katie, and then they're going to say Amanda. You can't separate the two. No,
Katie.
It's both of them.
Katie,
It's both of them.
Katie,
It's both of them.
Olympic gold medalist, trailblazer, pioneer. She is the freaking best.
I'm going to message Amanda as you're doing this. I'm messaging
Number
Amanda
2
right now.
is Alexander Usyk. He has to be way higher up. Way higher up on the list, in my opinion. The guy is a freak. He is unbelievable at cruiserweight and heavyweight. What more can you say about him? One of the greatest of all time, and maybe doesn't even get enough credit for being as good as he is. He's an absolute stud.
I'm itching. Wait. So are you doing all this? It's fun. I'm itching to know, have we got the same number 1?
Number 1 was the easiest. No, of course we didn't have. How do you not have, show it to him, the monster? How do you not have Naoya Inoue? He literally defines must-see TV.
I've got Inoue as number 4.
Yeah.
Inoue is number 4.
Number 1.
One second. You do not have David Benavidez on your
he's right
list?
there, number 5. Right there.
Wait, number 5. Okay, I think you skipped it by accidentally. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I did. You know what?
I did. Yeah, you skipped it.
My bad.
In your excitement about Beterbiev, you skipped him. You didn't
and my excitement about you not having Itauma. That's right. I was trying to go and look at the screen. Inoue has to be number 1.
You know what? I will say, is there any way we can put our list up at the same time together?
We'll effort that. How do you not have Inoue number 1? I have major issues.
I'm thinking my list is better than yours.
You're crazy. Inoue number 1.
I've got Virgil Ortiz.
Virgil's great.
Tank. 1 second. Look at that. 1 second. Virgil, Tank. Who was Jesse Bam Rodriguez?
Yeah, okay.
On my list, my list is better than yours.
He's unbelievable. But here's the thing, Tank. What have you done for me lately? Right? One bad performance against Roman Roach. He knocked out Frank Martin prior to that.
Put him to sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so what?
Let me see your list. Who's anyone? Well, one second.
Yeah.
Artur Beterbiev, what have you done for me, lady? Your last 2 fights.
Yeah,
the last 2 fights weren't knockouts.
He made Dimitri Bivol into an exciting fighter.
1 second. So the guy that beat him's not on the list?
Oh, that's fine. Listen, it's all about the action. I'm not talking wins and losses here. I'm talking about the action. I'm talking about what you're producing for me. Honorable mentions, by the way, these are ones that I had written down. Dimitri Bivol.
How many have you got? You're going to probably 10.
No. Dimitri Bivol. Daniel Dubois. I mean, he's a fun right? How do we not have Daniel Dubois in there?
Yeah.
AJ is still must-see TV. It's kill or be killed with him.
TV.
He is must-see TV. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the world stops when he fights. Nakatani, again, all action.
Oh, Junto. Yeah.
All action. Bam is on there.
Yeah.
Had the last fight not gone the way in which it did, Ryan would have been in my top 5. Ryan would have been in my top 5, no doubt about it.
I thought Ryan would have been. I know you're a big Ryan fan. I thought he might have been in your
the last one.
top 5
Again, if I don't put Tank in there, I can't put Ryan. And this is the one I struggled with the most, and who I wanted to put as number 1, just to mess with you, Christian Belli. How could I not have Christian Belli in my top 10 popcorn fighters? But in the end, I couldn't do it because I had no idea who to take out of there. But he's on my list too. He's in my honor.
Wait. So neither of us had Canelo or Crawford?
Last couple of Canelo.
Look at that. Oh, that was a big, deep breath.
Last couple, Canelo's last couple fights, are those must-see TV, or are those like you can watch the highlights the next day? Let's just be real. Crawford fight was great.
We're calling a spade a spade. It's highlights the next day.
Yeah. You know what this is? You know what I love about this? This is barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. This is the type of thing that you could debate, and you think I'm crazy, and I think you're crazy, but in the end, there's no right answer. But it's what makes the fight game fun, even more so than pound for pound. Like, who's the most exciting, fighter in the game? You say Benavidez, I say Inoue. There's no wrong answer. But I am shocked.
This is better. This is better than pound for pound.
Yeah.
Like, this is the new thing. Like, who is the most exciting fighter? Like, this is it. Because I'm tired of pound for pound discussions. I'm tired of it. Everyone will have the same 5, as you say. And then there's inactive fighters on there that haven't given us anything for a year, but they're there because of what they did 5 years ago. I'm like, well, one second. I care about what have you done now. So I'm all for this. And I could actually pick. Like, there's so many more exciting fighters.
You could pick a whole new list, right?
10.
You got to pick a whole new list.
Whole new 10. Like, which one really upsets me? That I didn't have him on the list. Looking at my list now, Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah.
I think he's so exciting. So I'm a bit upset I didn't have Keyshawn.
Well,
but your list was okay. Mine was very good. So
wow. Well, we'll revisit this in a few months' time after some of these guys fight, and we'll see if they are worthy enough of remaining on our list. Let us know in the comment section. Let us know in the chat as well. Give us your lists again, regardless of gender, regardless of weight class. Who are the top 10 most exciting fighters? The ones that you have to say, all right, I'm canceling my plans. I'm watching this. I'm streaming it on my phone. No matter what, I cannot miss these guys or gals in action. And let us know who had the better list as well, myself or Ade. Put it in the poll.
It's close.
Weigh in.
It's close.